Hi everybody, how are you all? My name is Nitin and I am a cajon player. I would like to thank you all for showing up for our second session. I know that you would have watched the first session. After that, you're moving to the second session of learning cajon. So first of all, I am extremely happy that you have taken the decision of learning this beautiful instrument. Now, while you're learning this instrument, there are a lot of things which are going to come your way, which are like creating grooves. Then obviously we are going to talk about what additional things can you use for, to play cajon, like you can use jingles and a lot of other things that I'm going to be bringing in, which are the accessories of cajon. We will also share with you some videos, some activities, some exercises that's going to help you become a better cajon player. Now, having said that, let's straight away dive into the second part of this cajon, because we know I don't want to make this video extremely long and lengthy. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about today is to play cajon with both our hands. Normally what happens is in drums or any other instruments, we play using one foot, or when it comes to a conga or a bongo, we play bass using one hand, either right or left, depending on you are a lefty or a righty. But in cajon, there's no rule of left or right. It's absolutely your choice which one you want to use. So we recommend that you start on by using both your hands to play the bass, and in today's session, that is what we're going to be focusing on. As when we focus a little on playing it with both the hands, we are going to talk about how slipping away from on the fifth note will make these grooves sound better, and also we're going to talk about how slipping fifth and sixth notes out will make this groove sound further better. So total of 4 things that we're going to talk about today. Very first one, play with both the hands using your metronome. Second, how can we make it sound better by moving the fifth note to the snare? Third one, how can we move the fifth and sixth note to snare and hi-hat and make the groove or make it sound better? And last of all is surprise for you. When you'll hear it, you're going to like it. Alongside, I have played the grooves while explaining this. It's going to be a very crisp one, because I don't want to bombard you with a lot of information, because it's easy to eat an elephant, but one bite at a time. So today we are going to talk about only 4 things which are there in your video. Without much ado, let's start. Now, what I'm going to tell you is something which is a base, or which rather is base for you to play any groove, which is you need to keep both your hands on the cajon, and you need to now start hitting the cajon or playing the cajon. Now, how you need to hit or play the cajon is with one hand each at a time. Now, how is it going to be? So we are going to look at 8 notes in total, out of which we are going to start splitting in the first groove. Second groove, again, we'll start splitting a little. And third groove, we are going to talk about something very different, which definitely you're going to enjoy. So let's look at the first groove. What we're going to do in this is we're going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is what you need to first of all practice before even you get into any groove. So you need to get into tempo with both your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you are able to build speed in playing this, which is if you look at it, I'm playing 8 notes, but the speed is high. Similarly, this is how it's going to help you, but eventually you can use them in either your rolls or fills, and how is something which we're going to talk about in our forthcoming sessions. But right now, what you need to do is, once you are done practicing and you are well equipped with playing with both your hands, that is when you need to start mix and matching with your bass and highs. How is it going to be? The very first one is, I want you to count 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now pick the 5th note out of it and hit highs on it, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now see, it's changed the routine a little. Now how will it sound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you must be thinking, it is so simple, and how can it create groove? How will it make my playing better? How will it make sound, my playing sound better? Now let me show you, when you increase the tempo, how it will sound. This is how it is going to sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now see, okay, on various channels you would be able to hear people talking about grooves. This is how you need to play, that is how you need to play. But what I'm training you on right now is how to build the basics. If you're able to get your basics right, then you can do just about anything. Then I will not be required to tell you which groove and how to play. You can mix and match and you can play just about anything. Let me show you the second one, which is, we're going to move the 5th and 6th note to hi-hat and snare, and let's see how that it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you must be thinking, how will again this one sound better? Now let me play it for you in high tempo, and you would feel the difference. You see how beautiful it sounds. Maybe later on I will tell you how you can leave a few notes in between and it will sound like a proper groove. But for now, what you need to do is, you need to practice this, and you would see the difference in your own playing, because then you would, when I talk about the third one, you would be able to create your own permutation combination. Now how I need to do that, let's move to the third one. And in third one, what you need to do is, I'm going to set you free to move your hands just about anywhere on the cajon, but you need to make sure that you're playing with both your hands and you're moving around. You're not keeping your hands at one position, and you may want to also decide to separate your hands from each other so that you can play around with various grooves. So how will it work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is just an exercise. I'm sure in this exercise now you will be able to start hearing a nice groove, which is there are 8 notes. Similarly, you can move around as and when you want, but make sure you keep the tempo low. See, it's again 8 hits, one after the other, but what I'm doing is I'm moving around. Let's see how it creates. Now, if you're able to get hold of this art of moving your hands in a fashion that you hear and you create your own groove, I don't think it would take much time for you to play cajon like a pro. Now obviously later on we're going to talk about how you can increase the sound, how you can move your hands, how do I move my hands. There are some coaches who ask you to hit it hard, increase the speed. You can do that too, or use your fingers to increase the speed. Now that's something which we are going to talk about later on. So for now you need to remember 4 things. The very first one is practice hitting cajon with both your hands and make sure that you are in tempo. The second one, move your 5th note to your hi-hat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Third one is move your 5th and 6th note to your hi-hat and snare, 1 2 3 4. And fourth one, very simple, do what you want but keep hitting with both your hands and you're gonna get there. Alright, so this was the session for you. I'm sure that you're going to get benefited out of it. Just to share with you, I'm going to shortly receive a package of Clapbox cajons and I'm going to review all those cajons. There are people who've been asking me to review the cajons like CB11, CB50. I am going to do that. Probably by next week I'm going to receive the parcel. I'm going to play it for a week and then probably make a video. So that is the intent. Along with this, I'm also going to make some videos of the accessories which are available. So I hope that you keep watching my channel. I hope that you also subscribe, and for personalized sessions you have the number in the description. You feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to kind of take you through the entire journey of learning a cajon the way I have. So signing off for now, and I'm going to come up with the 3rd session. Till then, stay safe, stay home, keep playing and keep practicing. God bless.